Well, today I'm going to be looking at the hood hold-down locks on the 73 Mach 1. I had a fellow enthusiast ask me to help explain how we had this done. Well, it was easy for me. I took one look at how difficult this was going to be and decided to have these installed when the car was restored for us in 2020. First, the measurements. You can't just put these hood lock pins under radiator support like you could in earlier Mustangs, 1970 and earlier, because then they'd be set back too far and look kind of unusual. So I'll show you when I open the hood where the extensions are underneath. The extensions are part of the installation kit if you get the full kit, and I recommend it. So on center, you're 8 inches from the leading edge with trim of the hood, and about 4 1/4 inches from the edge of the hood itself. Now, take note, these hood lock twists are not fully seated. They're up a little bit of room for movement. And that's so I can push down and turn it to get them to pop up. So they are not supposed to be seated all the way down. There is slight movement. Now let's take a look underneath. And this is where the magic happens. First, with the hood. A hood should have a cutout already for where the hood portion of the locking assembly gets installed. And measuring, we'll see what this comes out to. From the edge of the hood back to the pin, looks like it actually on the pin itself is 8 1/4 inches. Hopefully you can see that.
It looks like it's less, but it's the angle that I'm at, so trust me, it's an 8 1/4.
And from the outer edge of the hood, really hard to see exactly how this lines up, but that looks like it is 4 1/8 inches in here. And if you drill this well, you'll have room to move that around a little bit before locking it down. Now, the important thing to get are these extensions. They extend from the radiator support forward. And if you don't have these, that's when you start getting goofy looking hood lock positions. But from the center hood bumper bolt out to the middle of the pinhole, about 5 1/2 inches. Doesn't make any sense to measure off to the side, but I will against the fender. So we strike the fender, we're at 4 3/4 inches on center. Now, even though I am comfortable and confident that these are in a good position, when I close the hood on this car, I don't just slam it shut. I bring it down slowly to make sure these pins have properly cleared the lock mechanism underneath. When I'm there, then I push it shut. Lock it down. I hope that helped. I got my parts from NPD, I think. I will double check that. It might have been another supplier. And in my case, I got the hood locks first and later got the extensions underneath because I did not know that they were needed. I wish someone had put together a video for me I could have seen. I ended up having to find a place that would sell me the extensions separately, and that took some time, but I did it, and it cost me more to do it that way, but I got all the parts eventually. The full kits are available. It was well worth the expenditure. Those are so nice looking.